homies, and welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk to you about something that affects me, and I know it affects a lot of you out there, and what I'm talking about is eczema. And I personally have not had eczema all my life. I had it, I think, when I was little. I remember having it at the backs of my legs, and then for basically teenage years, 20s, I didn't have it. And then at the end of last year, I basically developed all down my arms, and it started spreading to my chest now, on my hands, and it came back. So I don't know why this has happened. Don't know. And it does flare up and down, whether I'm stressed, just flares up for no reason. I have absolutely no idea. I have had sort of like an eczema dermatitis on my eyes and my mouth for a lot longer than that before that. No idea where it kind of came from or why it's decided to come back, and it's so annoying, and I know so many people suffer from it. So I thought today I'd talk to you about some of the products that I've been using to try and help with it. So split these up into body and face because I have it on both. So hopefully you might find some of these products useful for you, and I would absolutely love to hear your recommendations about what you use in the comments. Before we get to the products, remember to hit subscribe if you are not already, and hit that notification bell as well. Okay, we're ready to go. So the first product, as I said, I'm going to start with body products. Basically Dead Sea Salt. It is by a company called Westlab, and this is a softening and soothing for itchy skin, eczema, basically Dead Sea Salts, and you can put them in your bath. So I picked this up just in Sainsbury's in the supermarket, and I just thought I'd give it a try. I absolutely love having a bath, and this, I thought it might be good for all kind of the skin on my arms, just to stop making them so itchy. I was worried that this would actually sting a little, but it totally didn't. It's not like that at all. It's really nice. I do think it kind of stops my skin hurting so much. I feel like my eczema really flares up after I've had a bath or a shower, probably from the heat and the water. So this really helps and stops that from happening. So I definitely recommend, if you love having a bath, to pick up these. Is the Bean Bodies Coffee Bean Scrub, which is coconut oil, vitamin E and sea salt. So I really love this scrub because it has sea salt in it, which is a bit like the sea salt, Dead Sea Salt, what do you call them? Things you put them in the bath salts. And it has vitamin E and coconut oil, so it's very moisturising, and I find it really good. I find it does sting a little when I do rub it over the eczema areas, but afterwards it actually really helps them. And I love this because I do tan a lot, so I need a scrub that is not going to irritate my eczema, so I go for this one. I will pop everything I mentioned in the description box so you can go and check out as well. As I was saying, I do tan a lot, and if you tan and you have eczema, you probably know that the tan will kind of, well, on my arms especially, it makes the red parts, they go like really brown and horrible, and then also when the tan starts to fade off, they fade off first, basically, because I'm always putting cream on it and things like that, so it starts to go white. So one thing I found I just got recently, actually, I picked this up on ASOS, is this, which is the Saint-Tropez mitt, but it's kind of like the finishing mitt. I think it's like the Prep and Prime mitt or something it's called. So you can use this before you tan and after you tan. So I like to use this to kind of get rid of dead skin before I tan, because it's obviously got a bit weird around the eczema areas. But I also like to use this afterwards, so like those brown, really dark patches I was talking about, just rub them away, and it actually doesn't make your skin go white. It just kind of lifts off the excess that's kind of built up on top of the eczema parts. So this is like really cool. I just picked this up on ASOS because I was doing their offer where you spend so much and you get money off, and I just needed to add like £6 or something, so I did this. But I'm really glad I did because it's been very helpful. So if you tan and have eczema, cannot recommend this mitt enough. To treat my eczema areas, I like to keep them really hydrated. I like this cream from Fab in First Aid Beauty. This is an ultra repair cream, and this is actually suggested for sort of minor irritations, eczema and other conditions. It is just quite a really nice cream. It's really smooth, it feels nice on the skin, it doesn't really have fragrance, and I find it just keeps it really hydrated and those areas less itchy as well. And my arms do get really itchy, and especially on my hand. I find my hand gets itchy the most. My boyfriend says that he sees me scratching it in the night while I'm asleep. It's so itchy. I get it like here, so it's so annoying. So when it gets like the worst it can be and I just can't bear it anymore. I use this, which is from Boots, and this is their hydrocortisone 1% cream, and you ask for this behind the counter. It's behind the counter, so you need to ask for it. I aren't actually supposed to use this that much, but I do tend to reach for this when I just literally cannot bear it anymore. I try not to use this as much, but it is amazing, and it's pretty cheap as well, I think. So it's really, really good, and I definitely recommend picking this up in Boots. But yeah, you don't need a prescription or anything, you just need to ask for it. They keep it behind the counter, I guess, because it's got the hydrocortisone in it. So yeah, this is like my a lifesaver for eczema. Slowly working up the body into hands that I was talking about. So another couple of things that I use is, I tried this. So this is from Aveeno. Aveeno's, everyone kind of talks, if you have eczema you should try Aveeno. I picked up the Moisturizing Cream, which is the Colloidal Oatmeal, which I was told to pick up because with that it was the most helpful. And I did find it helped stop the itching, but it really, really keeps the skin like nourished, probably more than anything. I kind of ended up using other things over this one. I do like it, but I feel like it didn't really do that much. It does help. I don't know, it does help, but it wasn't like, oh my god, amazing, like some of the other things I have tried. I haven't tried much from Aveeno, so I would love to know if you guys have a specific product. So this is the Moisturizing Cream with Colloidal Oatmeal. So if you've tried something else from their range that you think is better, let me know. So these are a couple of new things I've been trying out from Skin Fix. This is their Eczema Balm, which treats and manages eczema, dermatitis and dry skin conditions. It's a rich balm for concentrated healing with shea butter, coconut oil and sweet almond oil. So it's got all those really nourishing things in it. And I actually really like this balm. It worked really well on my arms. It kept them so kind of moisturized and didn't make them itchy. And I was not expecting to like this balm at all. And the reason for that is, when I had a look on the back at the ingredients, it has coconut oil, jojoba oil, sweet almond oil, shea butter, beeswax, paraffin wax, allantoin and something else. And I was like, well, they're all really nourishing. But it also has as the first ingredients petrolatum, which we all know is Vaseline. So I was kind of like, this is basically Vaseline with a few other ingredients, and I was kind of put off, to be honest. But when I tried it, I really liked it, and it kept it very nourished and not itchy. So yeah, I was impressed with that. And so then I tried the hand repair cream from Skin Fix, because my hands are so itchy. Like, actually no, it's not this hand, it's just this hand. And this is basically their hand repair cream, which is kind of very similar to the balm, but it is more of a hand cream, and it's really great. It's especially great for kind of in between here, where for me it is just like unbearable. These are great because a lot of the products I do have are a lot bigger, so I can't carry around with me, so I can carry this around in my bag, which is really good. And another one I carry around in my bag is this, which as you can see is totally done. This is Espers Skin Rescue Wonder Balm. It's kind of just like full of oils, and it just keeps my hand nourished. And for that reason it kind of stops the itching a little bit, so I like to just keep like these two in my bag, just to keep my hands really nourished. And that sounds like you may as well just use a hand cream, but I've tried some hand creams and they can really, really irritate my eczema, so I'm very, very picky about what I'm putting on my hands. So yeah, I definitely recommend these two. Moving up from the body to the face, I have eczema on my eyes and this area here, and sometimes this area in winter, which I've now discovered. So let's start with the eyes. So for eyes, I have found I tend to use kind of any eye cream under the eyes because I'm fine. The eczema is sort of more here, and a lot of eye creams you're not really supposed to put there. A lot of eye creams are very anti-aging and have kind of wrinkle reducing ingredients that are quite harsh for that skin area. So I've reached for this, which is Dermalogical's Intense Eye Repair Cream, and this is just like a really nourishing cream. It's got cucumber and vitamin C and E and grapeseed oil, and it's just really, really nourishing, and I found it has super, super helped with the eczema. Around the mouth area, the second product I use all the time is Trilogy's Organic Rosehip Oil. I kind of stopped using for oil for a little while, and then I discovered it is so, so good for eczema. So especially this is just pure rosehip oil. There's no other ingredient in this, and it is amazing. It's very repairing, so I did find it helped repair this lip area a lot, but there was a lot of like redness and dry skin for a while because it was repairing it, but now that that's past that, it's doing really well. It still flares up, of course, but I found this a really great oil, and I would highly recommend it. And the last product, which is a very expensive product, and I'm not going to go into too much detail about this, but this is La Mer Moisturizing Cream, and I have seen a lot of people say that it does help their eczema. I tried out La Mer from the glossy box quite a little while ago when they did the collaboration, and I really liked it. This was the original cream, and I decided to delve into the soft cream. I won't go into this too much because I'm going to do a separate video, which if you watch my next video, you will see. So I'm going to kind of explain my choices into that. But, so yeah, this is the soft cream, but I do find the original La Mer cream was very good on my eczema, and it really helped. And I wonder if this is because it was originally sort of developed to help with scarring when the guy developed the product. So obviously eczema isn't scarring, but it's very reparative, I don't know, is that the word? Repairing. So yeah, I find it really does help. It helps with your skin, dry skin. I'm not saying go out and buy La Mer and start putting it all over your eczema because it's so expensive, but if you really do suffer from it on your face and you need a moisturiser, then it's a really fantastic product. But I will get more into the actual details of La Mer Moisturizing Cream in my next video, so make sure you tune in for that. I hope this video has been helpful and gave you some suggestions if you do suffer from it. Again, remember to leave me suggestions in the comments because we're all sufferers here, so let's talk and get conversation flowing and see what works for everyone, because I'd love to see that in the comments. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!